When did you witness a military tradition turn into complete chaos? Our unit had this tradition where every new soldier had to ring the ceremonial bell 3 times during their welcome ceremony. What started as a simple ritual turned into the most embarrassing disaster in our base's history and became legend. Private Johnson was our newest recruit, fresh out of basic training and nervous as hell about his first official ceremony. The bell ceremony was supposed to be dignified, ring it 3 times, salute the flag, and welcome to the unit. Simple enough that even the most anxious soldier couldn't possibly mess it up. Johnson approached the bell, with our entire company watching, including visiting brass from headquarters who'd come for our unit's anniversary celebration. He grabbed the rope, pulled it confidently, and the bell made this pathetic little ting sound, barely audible. He looked confused and pulled harder for the second ring. That's when disaster struck in spectacular fashion. Johnson yanked the rope so hard that the entire bell assembly came crashing down from its wooden frame. The bell, weighing about 50 pounds, fell directly onto the ceremonial table below, smashing our unit's anniversary cake and sending pieces flying everywhere. But it gets infinitely worse. The falling bell bounced off the table and rolled straight toward our commanding officer, who jumped backward to avoid it. In his panic, he knocked over the podium with our unit's colors, which fell into the crowd of visiting dignitaries like bowling pins. The chaos was like dominoes falling in slow motion. Officers were diving out of the way, the bell was still rolling across the parade ground, and Johnson was standing there holding a broken rope with cake frosting splattered all over his dress uniform. Our colonel tried desperately to maintain composure, but then someone noticed the bell was still rolling toward the parking lot, where it crashed into his personal vehicle, leaving a massive dent in the driver's side door. The visiting general, covered in chocolate cake and trying to untangle himself from our unit flag, looked at Johnson and said, "Son, in 30 years of military service, I've never seen anyone ring a bell quite like that." Johnson, still in complete shock, saluted perfectly and said, "Sir, I was just following orders to ring it 3 times. Do you want me to try again with the backup bell?" The entire formation burst out laughing, including the officers who couldn't maintain their composure anymore. They had to completely rewrite the bell ceremony procedures after that incident. Now it's permanently mounted to a concrete base, and they use a small hammer instead of a rope.